Hey there. Welcome back to spreading the dough. The oven's at 350. I've got a set of chocolate chunk cookie Coñatas in the oven for 20 minutes. I've changed my timing from 24 to 20 minutes. I've started on a second pan. I deliver 4 Coñatas at a time to Wake & Bakery because they're just around the corner, so that makes sense. It would not make sense as a business model if I had more clients like that. I had to get in an Uber or something or figure out delivery. So we're at the beginning. The company is a year old, and this is a good problem to have. So I listen to Gary Vaynerchuk all the time and kind of follow what he says. Okay, so pro tips about the Coñata pan. When you're doing cookie dough, you really want to spread the material as fine as possible, because you want it to, even though it says it makes a dozen cookies, you're getting 4 complete Coñatas out of a dozen cookies. At any given time when someone says, you know, if that's what's on the package that you're buying at the store, a dozen cookies, you're gonna get 4 complete Coñatas. And they're going to be light and airy, even though they're condensed, because of the methodology here, the lid that you use to shape it, the idea being that you get a hollow hip hog at the end, and then you can fill your hip hog, or pigopotamus, or pigopotami, you call it whatever. It's both hippo and pig. Ironically, the top selling Coñatas are vegan fudge chocolate brownie, and this vegan chocolate chunk cookie dough. These are the big ones, big sellers. I guess because they're vegan, I don't know. I myself am not vegan, although it seems to be the way the culture's going. So there is that. This is great. Did I mention that we're listening to DJ Spen, S-P-E-N? That's who we're listening to. See how thin this has to go? I mean, this doesn't spread as quickly, you'll notice, as the fudge brownie material. And you're gonna get that with any kind of cookie dough. You're gonna find a little difference in spreadability. But if you work it, it really does come out great in the end, and you just have such a beautiful result. And your Coñatas are perfect. You know, that's kind of what we want. And you spot fix when you see places that need more dough, like that, like I'm doing right there. Always be spreading and keeping that line nice. Always be spreading, listen to me. Yikes. Alright, so we have this on the side. Okay, I'm happy with that one. Are you ever really happy? It's a question. I don't know. Look at all that. That's going to help us when we need to spot things, or when you want to add, you know, a little chocolate chip. If you think one of the Coñatas is jealous of the other, you gotta share that, right? What? So we're 2 days away from the election. It's gonna be interesting. I am glad to see Chicagoans out in the cold today, waiting for their coñatas and their other baked goods. It's really something to see, you know? It makes me want to work harder and make sure that the product, the end result is great for them. Because they're literally standing out in the cold. It's crazy. Nice. It's crazy. Nice. Ooh. Like them. Need them. Not sure I could do it myself, right? Like I'd need more than just the one coat, I think. But you know, when you're in your 50s, like I am, stuff just becomes different. I remember, you know, like today, the day after Halloween, normally I would be in shorts with like a big stupid coat on. You know, I'd be murdering a cigarette outside. I'd be in line with them too, you know, because this stuff gets infused over at Lincoln Bakery. Hence the name. Let's add a little there. Get pretty. And it looks like we're gonna have plenty of dough for this Coñata dozen, which is nice. This could. Bye-bye. Hand washing because Scott needs a coffee break. Hand washing. Our timer's getting there. We'll have to take those out soon. The first batch I have of the chocolate chunk Coñata cookie dough is in the oven. Like I mentioned, we're doing 20 minutes, not 24. Because, you know, they continue to bake after they're out of the oven. Duh. Who am I telling, right? You bakers, you. But let's remember, I am not a baker. I'm a dough spreader. I have a podcast where I talk about Alzheimer's and baking, and I am not a doctor. No, I am not. But, you know, when you take care of people with Alzheimer's, when you know, my mother has it, my father's father had it, that would be my grandfather. You know? But this, what we're doing here is not about that. This is about the Coñata. Okay. Alright, I like this one. This is looking good. And then we'll shape it perfect with the pan, of course, because you want to make that nice. Spreading the dough right up to the lip, because it's going to swell, but remember, not that much when it's in dough form. When it's batter, it swells like twice as much, so, you know, a little bit more even. No, I'm sorry, a little bit less than twice as much, but it does swell. That's why with batter, you would fill this like halfway to the lip. Even, you still have to hit the, you know, get this part filled, with the bottom part of the, I guess the chin part. Because what I'm filling at this moment right here is the snout, and the eyes and ears part of the head. I can smell them. They're ready. Yep, they're ready. Let me pull these out. We'll get that in 2 minutes. You also don't want to pull things out too early, right? Because that just angers the other person. Can you feel it? Alright, the timer's saying I should get it, but by my smell, I think if you, I mean, it was bubbling when I looked in it. Let's just finish this one maybe, and then it'll take them out. It's later on in the day when you put it in, it's just so hot. The pans have been through it, so. But now I think it's time to take it out. Oh, it smells so amazing. God, these look good. Okay, so as I get on a roll, normally I would just throw these in. But right now, that's not happening. But look at this, it looks great. And I'm gonna put a lid on these steaming. You see, I'm almost done. And I'm just gonna rest the lid on top. We don't even need the mitts for this. You literally take your top piece and you're just gonna rest it on top. And then we are back to spreading the dough. Then this goes in for 20 minutes. This gets cooled down. Then it goes into the freezer for like 4 minutes and 20 seconds. And then, you know, take it out and bag them and tag them. And then deliver them to whoever. Is this a gift? Are you making coñatas for, like I am, for a coin? What are you doing? You know? Because you get the pan from me, it's $29.99. You choose deliver, it comes to your door, safe. and you get how to spread the dough, and you get how to do the batter, and you get, I mean, any batter, any dough, any, you know, Jello bombs would be great. And on the website, chicagocoñatacompany.com, you can see the Jello bombs I have up there. I think the featured ones are blue. We did blue and orange. It was great. Now, a Jello bomb you would not have hollow. You could use a melon baller, you know, but I would pour the Jello liquid up to the lip and then just put it in the refrigerator with no lid, because they would be too, you know. But solid, they're good. I mean, you're gonna get, you know. So, yeah, this is up to you. They're just beautiful. They look like Fabergé eggs. They just look that gorgeous, the Jello bombs. You know. You can imagine all the, because anytime you use liquid like a batter, even, you're getting a more detailed coñata. You just are. Alright, so this one's almost done, ready to be shaped and put in the oven for 20 minutes at 350. And again, we're listening to DJ Spen, S-P-E-N. This is not his Sunday thing. I should switch over to that at some point, because he has a Sunday thing he does on YouTube that's just so great. I mean, I'm not, like, that's really the only gospel music I listen to, come to think of it, because he plays gospel house, so super fun. Okay, he's ready to be formed. You grab the top lid. Looks like that. And I go this way with the tabs. And then the three middle ones. As soon as you've done that, you take the lid off and put it in the oven. Any pieces that are broken, the leg, like let's say the snout part right here, it was on this one I can see, so just push them back in. That's what you do. And as I said, go in for 20 minutes at 350. Okay, so that's that. Pretty soon, this batch goes into, that's been cooling, goes into the freezer. And then when I take it out, we bag and tag with our new labels. Yeah. I'm waiting on dough to arrive, so that's that. I will obviously show the coñatas when we're done, because this is not the fudgy brownie. Today we're doing a lot of chocolate chunks. We may end up doing fudgy brownie. Both are vegan. Anyway, I don't know why I keep saying that. It seems to be super important to people. Okay. I'll see you guys later. I'm gonna turn this up and infuse myself. All right. Bye-bye.